guys, and welcome to Orchids 365. And I'm happy to be back on here, and I have a few projects I'm gonna do. Enjoying this little bit of afternoon shade, although it is very hot. And I have here one of the Hoyas that was gifted to me months ago, and this is a Macrophylla albo mariginata. I hope I said all of that correctly. So just as fun as saying the orchid names with these. And this was given to me by Jackie, and she's beautiful. She has taken off. If you're watching this, look at her grow. So she got a bit unruly. She gave it to me in this beautiful, I call it the honey pot. And I've had this vine was crawling all up in my cattleyas, and I said, okay, this is a perfect chance to put you in a bigger pot and show you how my little moss poles work. I've already started, before I started recording, I took them, you can take them apart. I filled them with moss. I still haven't attached the bottom end so you can see it come together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give her a little wiggle. I have a new reveal, as you can see. Are your cup of tea? It could be Vandas, it could be orchids, it could be Hoyas. So I am launching a new line of pots that are teacups, and I find them adorable. I was inspired by a fellow friend and orchid grower that had a vision of having just a beautiful Vanda tea garden, and she shared it with me. I mean, I did some drawings and some brainstorming back and forth, showed her, I worked on it. This took me about a month, and then I went in on the software, printed a few prototypes. This was one of the prototypes, and I printed it gigantic. So I'm going to take advantage of this that I printed with the bottom, because no print goes to waste here. And I'm going to go ahead and use it for my Hoya. Before I do that, I wanted to show you a smaller one. This is the one I'm probably going to put in my shop. It's a little more versatile. It's probably about 4 inches at the top across. I put my Retusa, and I'm going to hang her. What I did was I lined her with that weed blocking cloth. And because I like how it shows on the pattern, and because it'll hold in the soil. Although I do mix my cacti soil with orchid bark and perlite and charcoal, and I make a very coarse mix, and my Hoyas are loving it. I'm new in this Hoya train because I have these enabling plant loving and Hoya growing, orchid loving friends that have been so sweet and have provided me with so many cuttings and so many opportunities to fall in love with yet another plant, right? So I think I'm just gonna leave maybe this in place. Let me see. Oh, and here I have my little string of hearts. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. So I have her there. I wanted to show you. If I don't put things here, I forget, as I have the memory of Dory from Finding Nemo. So I have been working, I don't want to like force her out, so I'm gonna get something all summer on this little teacup design, as well as other things that I'm hoping to show you soon for the fall. And it was fun. I love it. I'm gonna show you as soon as I'm done with this. I'm gonna show you my other my Vanda one. It's a Vanda sleeve, the teacup. Let me do that so I can see her better. Her roots are all inside of the little leca beads, so I don't want to like, you know, give her like be too okay. She is like really in there. Yep. Oh, I think I got her. Yep. I want to be gentle on those roots. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. This is usually the part of the video when a frog jumps out at me, so I'm just letting you know. But look at this beautiful root system. I swear, I'm not even gonna touch it. Wow. Oh, look. How cute. Look at those roots, guys. What a beauty. I do not want to disturb her, and she is happily growing with that leca. I'm gonna put her right there as if nothing happened. Smack in the middle. And then this is the part that has the little stake at the bottom. So I'm probably gonna put it off to the side. I do not want to do anything to disturb its root system. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of my mix all around it and see if that's a good spot for my moss pole on the side. The good thing about these is I can, I can just get another moss pole and I could go attaching as it grows. I sell it all together. See, it has this piece, the 3 pieces and the stake all together. And then, plants grow and you just can go snapping them in place. And to me, that's the best system because you don't have to worry. And then and give it a little snap. Boom. See? That easy. I just want to make sure that I put enough soil so that it stays in place. So nice out here. Right now, this breeze. And you can hear the wind chime. There you go. I want to make sure that it's in place. It feels sturdy. And put all the soil. All soil, bark, everything in there. Man, I already like how she looks. And she's already like, oh, this is for me. She's already hugging this one. Now, let's see what I can do with the other one that's like all over the place. And I'm always so scared when I'm doing this. I don't want anything to snap. And she is so big. I mean, eventually maybe I'll just give up and just let her hang, but I really do want it to, I wanted to accommodate her. She's pretty. I love her leaves. I can only imagine her blooms. So when I do this, I try to put the little rootsies inside right there so they can just drink. See? So this one is really, really long. But what I want to do is, that's it. I want to have her at a place where I can control her vine. And what I could do is I could go ahead and make more and just keep on having her go up. Or eventually I can hang my teacup and have her drape down. But for now, this is the look that I'm going for. I'm not going to force her too much. I'm going to accommodate her a little and then I'll show you. And this is my final product. She's still a bit unruly, but I got this vine all the way up. And what I do is I use the little orchid clips and I clip the vines in case I have to accommodate her. But I think eventually she will be hung. But look at this, guys. So pretty. And I don't have to worry about the vine getting lost in my cattleyas. I had no idea how long the vine was until I dug in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the shelf and I'm gonna show you the next thing. Now this is my Violacea cerulean that I recently purchased from Orchids by the Lake. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her in this teacup. It has plenty for them to get air, and it has drainage hole on the bottom. So I have my mix of bark and perlite, a little bit of charcoal. I'm not gonna disturb her. I'm probably just gonna put her right there in the middle, and then that'll be. These are mini phals that I put in one of the teacups too. See, they're so tiny. I think I could probably have fit like 3 at least. So that was another thing that I was trying. Having a lot of fun with these little teacup pots. What I usually do with these species phals, they tend to be thirstier, and I'm careful when I water. I'm underwater, and we do get a lot of rain. So I don't use a lot of moss, but in this case, I layer the bark with some moss. So I always know that she can drink, but I am careful with the amount of moss. And now I do another layer of bark, and I always make sure that this is what she'll look like, so that there's never water resting in the crown. I do this with all of them because I've had the best luck making sure they're healthy and they don't develop rot. And then the ones that I don't have growing like this, I have mounted. Like I think I have like 2 species phals mounted and like 3 or 4 in pots, including a seedling that already has gotten big. So I just want to share that with you. It works for me, it's just because when I get the rain here, I either, this summer has been dry, and since I underwater because of the problem that I have with my cattleyas, so easily getting rot if I overwater, I do this as a precaution and it works, but that's for me. Look how cute she looks, guys. See, I made sure to have her at a tilt like that, and I can hang her because I have the little holes, or I'm just gonna put her there next to my other ones. I keep an eye on her. She's beautiful and happy, and I love watching them grow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the tag, probably put it on here, and I'm going to show you what I have back there. This is what my Vanda sleeve looks like without the bottom, so that you can hang the teacups. So it's like a teacup of Vanda. Here I have one of my beauties. I love it as a sample. Now this filament is tricky because it's kind of like rainbow colored, so you can't control what color you're gonna get more of. So none of these come out the same. They each have something different. Like this one starts a little bit pink, and then it goes aqua green, and then it has like a little hint of yellow on the rim. So I'm gonna be listing these, and they have their variety, and you know, but they're all shiny and pretty. I'm also gonna make these in white, and I'm hoping to have the listings up by Thursday. I'm gonna have this one, and I'm gonna have the pots that I used for my Hoyas and my fowl, and I went ahead and I put her where I have my other species fowls down there. Look how pretty she looks. I have other ones in pots growing in there. I have my Bellina in bloom on her beautiful mount as well. I have this one mounted as well. Beautiful roots growing on there. So I may be mounting the next one. And here I have the star of the show. I was waiting for her to open, but she still has flowers opening, guys. Isn't she lovely? I got her about 5 years ago. She wasn't this big, but she was blooming size. She has branched out. Kikis have bloomed, so they're now blooming size. When I got her, she was about this big, and she was already mounted on the cork 5 years ago from Lady Vanda. These are still opening, so I'm gonna do like a spotlight video when all the blooms are open, and gosh, she's just so beautiful. I love her. Every summer makes me so happy. So happy. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and my little sneak peek of my teacups, my teacup Vanda sleeves and my teacup pots, and I show you how to use my my little moss poles. You can also use them upside down and hang them and just mount orchids on them. I'm gonna try to do that because I have several kikis, and I thought, how cool if I can just hang the moss pole, fill it with moss, and attach these, and then have another cascade of beautiful dendrobiums. Now this is my Aphyllum triabello, and she has a lot of beautiful babies, and I've got kikis going here all over the place. So nothing, I just want to say thank you for joining me, and I'm gonna hop on here and do another video for you, hopefully before the summer's over. I won't be at OFI in this month because it's a very hard month back to school, but I'm hoping to be there with a lot of new surprises in September, early in September. As soon as I have the dates, I will let you guys know. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. I hope you have a beautiful back to school. Those of you that have kids going back to school, my fellow teachers, parents, everybody, I hope it's a smooth transaction, a beautiful, healthy, happy new school year. Stay safe, and don't forget, be kind. Bye.